Hey guys, Hype Sounds here today, and I'm going to show you how to make the lead from Omi's Cheerleader, Felix John remix. It goes a little something like this. Those notes aren't right, but it's this FM bass synthesizer, so let's get right into it in this instance of Massive. So we'll jump in, and here's a new preset. We want to change our oscillator to a sine triangle. And it's a bass, so we're going to pitch it down 1 octave, 12 semitones. Turn off the other oscillators for right now. Turn off the noise. We're not going to really use that. We'll have a little bit of feedback. It's negligible. Here's where the magic happens, here in this modulation osc. So we'll come back to that in a sec. First, let's grab a low pass 2, a low pass 4. We're going to get tricky here in a sec. So much of the sound is going to be here in these envelopes. Excuse me there, guys. And so anyway, we want all these to be the shape of a pluck, and we like this nice linear shape. We'll make them all plucks of kind of varying length. This was something I was doing, and it had a very interesting result. One of our oscillators we want to just have the shortest decay time ever, so that's going to be just all of our punch. So getting into it here, we're going to grab that envelope. Oops, wrong spot. And on our phase, we want to phase it. So this is how we're replicating some FM synthesis inside of Massive, where generally you would use a synthesizer like FM8 or a Yamaha DX7. And so this is really going to be something that won't necessarily work the best in Massive, but we can kind of get a grip here. And here we're going to route an envelope, so we get a little more low pass. See, we're going to be in series here. So it's going to go through this low pass and then this low pass, but we want the bass. But for a moment, right when that pluck hits, we want a lot of that, that higher end timbre. So we're going to have this open right here. We don't really care about any inserts right now. Let's go ahead and grab a chorus, because that's going to kind of push the sound back in the mix, like you kind of hear it in the actual track. It's kind of hard to hear in the track, but you can tell it's this FM bass synthesizer with a little punchy stab envelope on the modulation. And then we can grab some macros down here. And in the EQ, if you want, we can give it a little high shelf, a little low shelf. That'll make the sound kind of appealing. I'll actually give it a little low end frequency boost there. So yeah, my sound doesn't have it the best. Let's hear it again. You guys can copy down some of these settings here. Basically, this is how I've laid it all out. See, I actually have 24 pitched up in the mod osc with a decent phase, and here's my phase envelope. So here's all my envelopes. Envelope 1, very short decay. Envelope 2, just a little bit more decay. Envelope 3, this nice linear thing because it's being applied to this low pass, so right when it hits we get a little nice plucky sound. And here's our amplitude envelope. Here's what I have for the mix here, and there was one other thing. Oh, also I have a bunch of macros assigned down here, so you really use these to dial it in. So yeah, that's the sound, guys. Kind of a all over the place goose hunt of a tutorial video. Hopefully you got enough just by looking at the synthesizer here. You can grab my sounds, this patch included, in the link in the description below. Check out my other videos, and thanks for watching. Have a good one.